Welcome to PSG, I'm Houston, and this is my top 10 foods in gaming. One thing you may not notice in video games unless you're like me are all the different delicious looking foods you can find. Being a chef, I always like to see what the different types of food in the games are. I have even bought myself and even been gifted different video game themed cookbooks. So in no particular order, here are 10 of my favorite dishes from video games. Anything Ignis makes in Final Fantasy 15. Let's be honest, we've all thought it. Every single dish in Final Fantasy 15 looks like it's straight out of a cookbook or magazine. There are around 103 recipes in the game, ranging from flame-roasted toast to an oak-smoked devil gar. The really impressive fact is that Ignis makes all of these dishes on a campfire grill or just a plain open flame. In the game, the foods give you various boosts over time, so it's not only amazing to look at, but hunting down recipes will allow you to buff up for the next boss fight. Sweet rolls from the Elder Scrolls. You didn't think we'd have a video game food list and not include those tasty treats from Elder Scrolls, did you? Sweet rolls have been around since the beginning of the Elder Scrolls series. In Elder Scrolls Arena, one of the class-determining questions is, while in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alleyway to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. Since then, there have been people talking about these sweet rolls being stolen in every game. Cake from Portal. But the cake is a lie, or is it? From the start of the game, you are promised by Gladys that you will be rewarded with cake once you finish all the science for the day. But as you progress, you start to notice some writings on the wall that proclaims the cake is a lie. It's a long way to go, but once you beat the game, you discover that the cake is in fact real. However, you might not really want to eat this cake. If you hold onto the intelligence core during the final battle, it will begin to list off the ingredients to you.
Don't forget garnishes such as fish-shaped crackers, fish-shaped candies, fish-shaped solid waste, fish-shaped dirt, fish-shaped ethyl benzene, pull and peel licorice, fish-shaped volatile, organic compounds, and sediment-shaped sediment, candy-coated peanut butter pieces shaped like fish.
Iguana on a stick from Fallout. Fallout seems like a strange game to have on a list about food, but that iguana on a stick sure looks absolutely amazing. I mean, it might not sound appetizing to just describe it, but I would try it. Just like the sweet rolls in Elder Scrolls, iguana on a stick has been around since Fallout 1. You even have different options, whole iguana or iguana bits, both of which replenish your HP. Tough meat stuffed pumpkins from Breath of the Wild. There are a lot of different recipes to cook in Breath of the Wild. However, to me, the one that looks the tastiest is the tough meat stuffed pumpkins. This recipe is very simple and requires any type of meat and a fortified pumpkin. In the game, when eating this, you gain your hearts back as well as gain a defense up buff. Now, if you want to increase the amount of hearts or the duration of the buff, you can add extra ingredients like iron-shelled crab or armored carp. Sea salt popsicles from Kingdom Hearts series. Now, Kingdom Hearts is known for its giant key-shaped weapon, but it's where I also first learned about sea salt popsicles. Axel and Roxas tend to bond over sea salt ice cream pops. We first see the popsicles in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Roxas shares them with his friends. The sea salt ice cream seems to have much more of a meaning for Roxas as he's the one shown eating it. Stupendous Stew from Super Mario Odyssey. The Stupendous Stew is from the Luncheon Kingdom and made by Valobanis. It is the kingdom's most famous cuisine and cooked in a giant pot on top of Mount Valabano. During the game, a large bowl is stolen by none other than Bowser and the Brodels, who intend it as a meal for Bowser and Princess Peach's wedding. Mario comes in and saves the day and the stew. Cade 6 Spicy Ramen from Destiny 2. Cade 6 is known for amazing one-liners as well as leading the players on a quest to a ramen shop in the tower after his death. You end up with a coupon for a bowl of spicy ramen at the shop that Cade has given a 5-star review to. Make sure to order it with pork dumplings if you want it just like Cade 6. There's also an exotic emote you can get that shows you eating a spicy bowl of ramen. You can get the official Destiny cookbook to make the spicy ramen and dumplings so you can enjoy Cade 6's favorite meal in the real world. Butterscotch cinnamon pie, or simply just butterscotch pie, in Undertale is an item that will fully heal the protagonist if eaten. If you go to sleep without sending Toril to the basement, she will make you the pie and leave it on the floor of your room. The pie has 2 other uses as well. You can use it during the Asfor fight to lower his attack and defense, or during the Toro and Asgore fight to help return their lost memories. The Feast from Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World has the most adorable and coolest chef in all of video games. Behold, Meowscular Chef. With just 4 ingredients, this culinary genius is able to make you a full feast. Depending on the ingredients given, you can get things like a whole roasted bird, kebabs, steamed buns, or crab fried rice. Now these were just my favorite top 10 foods in gaming. There's plenty more to choose from, so what are some of the dishes you've seen in video games that you would like to try? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Houston with PSG. I'll catch you next time.